Alright, YouTubers, welcome to another video. This one's actually my Star Wars Battlefront rant that I've seen over at E3. A couple things just torque me off about this game coming up. And I don't know why. It's not like they don't have the money for it. It's not like the company's small. It's made by the same company as Battlefield, for Pete's sakes. Number one, no campaign whatsoever. It's all multiplayer. Okay, yeah, what the heck? Not even a little bit of campaign. We might get some in the DLC, stuff like that. I don't get it. It's almost like they're rushing this game out way too soon. Campaign takes too much work. We're not going to put it in. Rant number two. Number of people playing against each other on your team. That number seems really small. I want to say it's only 16. So 8 on 8 if you're lucky, so forth like that. You have Battlefield that can have up to 32 people on there. Why is Star Wars only 16? That might change later on from this video, but that's what I've been hearing. Really? 16, 8v8 on a Star Wars Battlefront? Okay, fine and dandy. It has loadout, stuff like that. Kind of like Battlefield. Just, it's put in the Battlefield era, so you're going to have like one loadout that might be overpowered as fuck. Or overpowered as everything. Rant number 3. This one's kind of big. You only have 4 planets. That's right, 4 planets. The previous game you had 12 to battle on. This one you have 4. All the maps, or there's only 4 planets, and there's multiple maps on each planet, yada yada yada. Why not just take the effort to make more planets for us to battle on? Instead of being lazy and trying to push this game out like as fast as you can by using the same render for each planet to make multiple freaking levels instead of making a brand new scenario for us. That just drives me bonkers. You have the funding to do it. It's not like you have another Battlefield game coming out anytime soon. You just had Hardline that popped out. Why not make more planets? Just blows my mind. Why? Why can't you do this to us? It just, whatever. Fine and dandy. 4th one. No space battles. No. In the previous one, you had space battles. You had multiple planets. You had tons of people on there. It was intense. All that good stuff. This one, no. I mean, you're the maker of Battlefield and you know how to make vehicle mechanics, so forth, for the new gen because you do it in your own games. But with Battlefront, no space battles. Okay. Makes a lot of sense to me, but whatever. That's my rant. For the game coming out, I'm probably not going to get it right off the bat until I actually see it because I'm pretty sure all the money's going to be in the DLCs. And the reality matter is the game doesn't even have to be good. I mean, Star Wars has a big enough fan base to actually have people that would go out there and constantly buy it. Even if it's a horrible game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Online, I'm going to drop that one in here, yeah. But the fact that they're taking away all the planets and only leaving us 4, no space battles, major drawback, and only 16 people, and I'm hoping that's incorrect. I really do hope that's incorrect, and there's more people than that, because that's just going to drive me crazy. You're on PS4, Xbox One, and computer, and you mean to tell me you can only have 16 people in there with limited vehicles? They said there might be a few vehicles they can use, but limited vehicles. Plus the loadout. It's going to remind me of like Battlefield 2, which is fine and dandy if you actually had enough people on the whole entire map. But with Battlefield, the maps are huge, and if you have a small group of people, it's going to take forever to get to point A to point B. So I don't know. With those scenarios going on, there's a couple of things that just drive me bonkers about that game. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one, but I'm pretty sure they're pushing out as much as they can, so there's going to be a lot of bugs to get as much money as they can off the fanboys. Plus, I think it's being released the same time as the movie. So yeah, it's shaping up to be pretty much all about the money and not so much about the gameplay, and that's what kills me inside about that. Because Star Wars Battlefront for me was amazing. I remember having my friends come over playing it with me, sitting around, all that good stuff, space battles, working together there, you name it, running around as a Jedi. There's a lot of memorable moments for it, and I'm scared that this new Battlefield is going to be a massive disappointment. And if that happens, I don't know. People are still going to buy it because they love Star Wars, but the game has so much potential, and I have a feeling it's not going to live up to it. It maybe will later on after all of the DLC, but it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And me personally, I buy some DLC, but I'm not going to sit there and buy this DLC for $10, this DLC for $20 for one planet at a time, or a new customization. But that's just my thought, guys. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts of your own, leave them down in the section below.